movies suck
Richard.
at driving.
On the one hand, we have Onechambara, a ridiculously exploitative zombie-slaying romp full of bikinis and swords. On the other, we have Japanese-designed horror games set in contemporary America like Dead Rising or Parasite Eve. You decapitate one, stick its head on the other's confused, shambling corpse, and add an extra dash of pure, undiluted WTF, and you get Lollipop Chainsaw. A game that's more about sexual innuendo, pop culture tropes, and raw absurdism than piddling details like gameplay or graphics or controls that don't make you want to stab a kitten. It's tough to manufacture a cult classic, but if anyone could, it'd be that blasted Suda Goichi.
License should be revoked, bro.
I'll rip out your taint.
Oh, great.
Juliet's a girl on a mission. It's her 18th birthday, of course it is. And she's got a rendezvous in the park with her sweetheart. Unfortunately, her travels are beset on every side by zombies, of course it is, which means she's got to bust out her chainsaw and get to slaying while subconsciously assuming any number of cheesecake-ish poses. Of course she does. After fighting through the prologue stage and rescuing a couple classmates who fantasize about their savior wearing even less, of course they do, she finally reaches Nikki, who's been bitten and infected. Of course he was. Fortunately, Juliet's position as zombie slayer gives her some occult powers, so she decapitates her boyfriend and relegates him to the position of ass ornament and F-bomb machine. Honestly, in his position, would you do anything differently? And then it's back to painting the walls of San Romero High School with blood, and yes, I see what they did there. Here's the problem. The gameplay, especially when compared to the katana-swinging antics of Onechambara or the Tinker Toy carnage of Dead Rising, feels slow and clunky. And that might be fine for a more genuine survival horror game, but here it just falls flat. The graphics hiccup from time to time, the controls are miserable despite the lock-on system, and the early game leaves Juliet feeling severely underpowered. Unless you hit the right trigger, which puts her into sparkle something or other mode and lets you one-shot damn near anything. But despite all my frustration, I couldn't stop laughing. At the pithy comments shouted by the shambling horde, every time Hey Mickey by Tony Basil started playing, and that happens a lot, at the abject absurdity of it all. This is a game that I'm not proud to like, but I like it all the same, if only for its sheer audacity and demented sense of humor. This doesn't go on the shelf next to Resident Evil, this goes on the shelf next to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Ghostbusters, and Shaun of the Dead.
Your simple innocence is one of the most attractive things about you.
Yeah.
You're like a kitten that doesn't speak Japanese.
Yeah, okay.